Hi, this is Mark Strong. I wanted to share some of my thoughts and a testimonial for the amazing program that I'm going through right now. The first question I wanted to answer was what initially drew me to the Microdosing Facilitator Training program? And I will share that I have been a facilitator in the corporate space for many years and am very interested in using this medicine and helping people create the lives that they want. And so I was drawn to this program after taking so many other training courses in this space because of a few reasons. One, this is the first course that I came across that was actually for the certification of becoming a microdosing coach. I have taken so many courses now about the industry and other things, and this was really so resonant for me because this is the work that I want to do. There are a couple of other programs that I looked at before I selected this one. And really what it came down to was the breadth of the facilitation really drew me to this program were a few items. The first of which is just the dynamic roster of facilitators in this program. I have been so impressed with how many different angles and areas and perspectives that we're hearing in this program. And I wasn't able to find that in other competitive programs. I was also really impressed with just simply how organized and how well the logistics were planned out for this course. And it worked really nicely into a full-time job that I already have. And then finally, I'm just so grateful for the quality of the people and the students who are in this course. I have made tremendous connections with really just amazing people who are also moving into this space. And I'm so grateful for having those connections. So those are just some of the reasons why I chose this microdosing facilitator training program. The next question I want to talk about is how has this program impacted me personally, but also professionally? And I will say, I'll start with professional first, just because as someone who coaches every single day, I am kind of gobsmacked at how much I'm learning about coaching in this space. This is certainly a different way of coaching. And while many of the skills that I use today will be so applicable to this, I have learned so much about how to actually use my coaching skills in this new space, which is relatively new for me. I think on a personal level, this course has impacted me in so many different ways. One of which is there's just a lot of stuff I didn't know about this nascent industry. And so I'm so grateful for the legal perspective and all the different specific areas that we're focusing on, from how it impacts sexuality and how it impacts our bodies and our health and all kinds of other areas. So the comprehensive perspective has really helped me see microdosing, psilocybin, and psychedelics in a new way. So I'm really grateful for that and hearing from all of these experts. If I were talking to someone who is really interested in this program, I think there are a few things that I would highlight. The first of which is just the quality of the speakers is spectacular. I will say that every presentation that I've seen has had just tremendous slides and information, lots of engagement, and plenty of time for a Q&A. And so if you're someone who's really new to this industry or new to coaching, there's just a tremendous amount of support and information that you'll receive. I think a second thing I would say to someone who is considering this program is really how easy it has been to fit it into what is already a really busy calendar for me. And so I'm really grateful for having 2 times a week that we actually get to meet, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. And then finally, the other thing I'll just say is the logistics are just great, right? It is always clear about what it is that you're meant to be doing and what the next step is. Everything is so easily findable in the training vault and on the platform that they've created. And so those are just a few of the reasons I would select this program. I guess my last one would be just the quality of the students and participants have also just been tremendous. How has the knowledge and experience gained from the program shaped your approach to working with clients or in your professional practice? So I've already made the decision on some of the niches and communities that I plan to serve. But this knowledge that I've gained, I think, has helped me appreciate some of the nuance, the dimension and texture that's required to really coach effectively in this space. Everything from day one to day done with a client, from the intake form and medical information, and how to think about using coaching tools to help people move to their intended outcomes and intentions. And so I think I've seen what I've most experienced is, yeah, those shades of gray that I didn't fully understand. And I'm so grateful for that because I would have just taken the coaching skills that I have in a corporate environment and tried to apply them. And it would have been probably an inappropriate thing to do given all that I've learned in how to use coaching in this new amazing space for me. What unique aspects of the program do you believe set it apart from other training programs in the field? So I am someone who has been taking a tremendous amount of courses in this space for the past 5 years. My experience with psilocybin and psychedelics really started in 2019. And so I've taken courses through the Third Wave and the International Microdosing Institute and other places. And I'm so, of course, really connected to those educational systems, but I hadn't yet found the ideal program that was focused on microdosing coaching, right? And that's really the place that I want to play. I'm not interested in macrodosing, really interested in the microdosing component of it. And so this really was the only and the best program that had the most comprehensive faculty and really was like affordable and was in a time period that I could actually work into my schedule.